Yo, what up? So Memorial Day is tomorrow, and I want to share a little something with you guys. I was thinking that I would share it tomorrow so that I didn't post 8 fucking videos in a row of me wearing the same shit, looking like I'm trying to get attention or something, because I'm not. But I do like to fucking share my thoughts, and I found myself over the past many years being very, um, feeling very negative about people. And I realized that the fucking whole social media space, or whatever you want to call it, is really full of fake, materialistic, cynical people. And I found myself getting caught up in that and just really starting to not like people. And then I said, you know what? The only way that you can assimilate to what we are, and let's be honest, we are fucking like digital. This is how we do shit. So the only way that I can truly assimilate and enjoy that experience is to be 1000% authentically who I am and not a character. So anything that I post or share, it's just me fucking being me. And maybe somebody can learn something from it, maybe not, maybe they won't like me. I don't give a fuck. But it's real. And so tomorrow is Memorial Day, and you know, in the Marine Corps, we do we're big on customs and courtesies and traditions. And one of the things that we do that's a tradition is we hold a mess night. And a mess night, or a dining in, you could call it, is basically I'm not going to break it down what the fuck it is for everybody. It's Marines know what a mess night is. For the rest of you regular people, it's we come together and we celebrate each other, our warrior culture. That's what we do. And part of the mess night is you pay tribute to your fallen comrades. And someone gets up, and they give a toast in honor of our fallen comrades, and then taps plays afterwards. And we stand there in silence and we reflect on our fallen comrades. Now, I've been to many mess nights, many, a lot more than most Marines. And I had been to many mess nights before 2007. I'd been to many mess nights before 2007. But I had never paid attention to the fallen comrades toast until a Marine first sergeant stood up and he gave it. And he gave the toast, and I could feel his passion, his emotion, and his loss, because that battalion had lost Marines in combat. So the toast that he was given meant something to him, and it reverberated through me. And we went on to deploy to a combat zone, and we lost Marines. And after that happened, after I went through that, and after I actually experienced loss in combat on that level, and let's not get it twisted, I wasn't operating in combat. I didn't lose my brothers and sisters right to my left or to my right, but I lost Marines who were a part of my organization. And I was responsible for making sure that the reporting on that was completely accurate. But when a battalion feels a loss throughout the battalion. You lost a brother or a sister. That's real. And after that, anytime that I had the opportunity to attend a mess night and I was in a position where I could give the fallen comrades toast, I jumped on it and I put everything that I had into it. Not so that I could get some shine, or so that people would be like, oh, he's so good. I did it because it fucking meant something to me, right? The fallen comrades toast, it goes like this. In fact, I've given this toast many times. I've given it during periods of instruction. I gave it at my retirement because I want to pay homage to those Marines and any servicemen and women who have laid their lives on the line for our freedom. And the Fallen Comrades speech, imagine you're in a room, you're having a dinner, and people are giving toasts, right? A toast to the Marines, a toast to the President of the United States, a toast to the Marines of World War I, a toast to the Marines of World War II. And then a little pause, and a Marine stands up, and he says, Mr. Vice, I too have a toast. As you entered this mess, you should have noticed that before us tonight stands an empty chair and a single lone table draped in black, signifying our fallen comrades who are not with us this evening because they have given their full measure of devotion to our country and to our beloved Corps. The single lighted candle reminds us of the flame of eternal life and that the memory of our fallen will be with us always. The Purple Heart Medal displayed to reflect the shedding of blood and the ebb of life in battle. The identification tags, blank, yet they could bear the names of any of us here this evening. The dinner setting, inverted. They break bread with us in spirit only. Mr. Vice, a toast to our fallen comrades. Now that right there, when I just did that into this video, I was thinking of all the Marines that I personally know that I lost, that we lost, that a family lost, that a brother or sister lost, that a mother or father lost, that a husband or wife lost. And that loss is real. That loss, that family that lost that Marine, those Marines to that Marine's left or right that lost that Marine will always remember the day that that Marine was lost or that serviceman or woman was lost. They will always remember that day. Every year that that day comes around, they will remember that day. Now, times that by thousands and thousands and thousands who have died for our freedom. And think of the families that have lost their loved ones. Think of their colleagues, 18, 19, 20 years old, who lost their friend. Those are the ones who we celebrate on Memorial Day. We celebrate and we thank them for their service and their willingness to lose their lives so that we can live freely. I was sitting at breakfast with my daughter this morning. She's a waitress in college, and she was talking about how busy tomorrow's going to be at work. And I said, well, yeah, tomorrow's Memorial Day. And she was just thinking about how much money she's going to make. And I said, do you even know what Memorial Day is? And she said, of course I know what Memorial Day. I said, what is it? And she couldn't tell me. And I said, damn, I'm a failure as a father and a failure as a Marine for not educating my own damn kid on exactly what this means. And so I broke it down for her. I said, imagine you lost one of your volleyball teammates. Imagine if you lost one of your volleyball teammates. Would that crush your team? Absolutely. Absolutely, it would crush your team. And imagine if you lost one of your volleyball teammates, do you think that you would remember the day that that happened every single day, every year on that day for the rest of your life? And the answer is yes. Those are the people that we memorialize tomorrow. So here's the thing. And this is what the most beautiful thing is about this fucking country. You don't have to celebrate shit. You could be mad at the country. You could hate the military. You could despise the servicemen and women, the veterans who are going to come in for their little fucking free Applebee's meal or whatever it is that you give us, right? You could despise them. And you have every fucking right to do that. That's freedom. And you should thank a fucking serviceman or a servicewoman for that.